Just before Thanksgiving, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I went and worked out. I had some physical therapy I had to do. I got my knee replaced in July, so I'm going to physical therapy. And really cool guy named Paul Matura down there at, I guess called Benchmark. Throw it out there in case you guys need some physical therapy. But anyway, he has 2 twins. One of them's a Downs baby, and also it has some debilitative heart conditions, so it's really, really touchy. So he's got the mask on. He's barely coming to work because he really wants to protect his child, of course. And after I left his office, I went home and took a shower after my workout, and I just felt depleted. I was done, tired. I told my wife, I said, I'm going to take a nap. I literally slept on my wife's lap for 4 hours. Okay, started to feel the effects of the flu. I was like, man, I'm starting to get this bug, or whatever else. But I started to feel better by the next day. So I went over to my parents' house. My parents live in the next subdivision. That's by design, because I'm just a family guy like that. I moved my mom and dad down here when the Titans moved here to Nashville. Moved my folks here to Nashville too. And it's very important for me to have family time with my folks. And I'm serving the turkey, doing all kinds of great stuff, Got my brother, my kids, my sister, everybody's having a great time. Then the next day, I couldn't taste that second plate of Thanksgiving. And I started to think, I was like, man, I can't taste anything, and this has never happened to me before. Let me go ahead and take a test. Sure enough, the thing came back positive. Now, the bad thing about it was, not only was it bad for me and how it knocked me down, but my dad has had 3 strokes, and he's paralyzed on his right side. He's pretty much using a walker and sometimes a wheelchair when necessary. And my mom calls me and she says, Brad, I need you to come over here and help get your dad off the floor of the bathroom. I said, what's going on? She's like, he's just too weak to get off the floor. He's tired. There's something going on with him. So got him off the floor, took his temperature, it was 103 temperature. We took him into the hospital. He had COVID, and he had strep. So he's already, like a high risk because he's got high blood pressure, cholesterol levels are out the roof. I mean, my mom takes in a bag of medicine whenever she goes in to see the doctor, just so they know exactly what he's taking. I'm talking about a bag. So that just shows you how high risk my father is. And since COVID came out, we thought about making sure that my dad was safe because of his condition. And to think, because I was sitting there thinking about later on, how did I give it to him? How did I give him COVID? I got a massage Monday, the Monday before Thanksgiving. Not even thinking about the young lady who was giving me the massage, coughing, and even telling me that she's just back from being sick. Not with COVID, she didn't know what she was sick with. She just said she'd been out. Didn't even think about it. I could have gave it to Paul, who could have gave it to his mother or to his daughter, who obviously is dealing with some stuff. She's not even 4 months old. I gave it to my dad. I gave it to my son. Gave it to my wife. All from a massage. This is 2023 about to round the corner. It ain't going anywhere. So that's why it's important to at least get those questions answered that you do have about COVID. Because we all do need to be vaccinated in some form or fashion. Now, I gotta admit it, I got vaccinated the first time because I wanted to be able to work. And some of us can relate, right? You can't go to work if you're not vaccinated. Well, that was the case for me, so I just went ahead and did it. Thankfully, I did, maybe because the effects of COVID didn't hit me near as bad as they could have because I was vaccinated. My dad's vaccinated, boosted as well, but it doesn't guarantee you, just like Warren and Javon were saying, that you will not get it. But it's better to have some sort of defense than to not have some sort of defense. So that's my personal story and how it affected me. So everyone here might have a story. You're talking about the lingering effects. There are some things that I still can't taste. It's a blessing though, because I hate olives. My wife likes to sprinkle olives, so she be putting stuff in my food. So some things I'm cool with not eating. She's always on this green kick. Spinach. You gotta have spinach and everything. Well, I'm glad I can't taste spinach. Either way, you guys understand exactly what I'm saying, okay? So get the questions answered. We'll be here to answer a few more questions from you, but do all you can to at least be a part of this campaign that the Tennessee Department of Health and the NFL Alumni Association have here for you.